think this contraption could almost give Shadowfax a run for his money.
Alright, hello, hi and welcome back to the video, hope you're doing well. Today, we'll be doing LEGO Dimensions episode 7. And yeah, we're here on the Doctor Who level. Last episode we took on the Cyber King. Yeah. So.
Should be able to figure this out. I am Batman after all. You will We are the Cybermen, and you are inferior.
Alright, so, first of all, I just want to say, I hope you like the camera in the top right. I was suggested it by someone in the comments, so, yeah, we're trying it top right for today. Also, I need to see this, question of the day. What is your favourite season of Doctor Who? Does anyone have a favourite season of Doctor Who, if you have seen Doctor Who? My personal favourite is probably season 5. I think there's a lot to enjoy there. The 11th Hour, The Beast Below, Victory of the Daleks, Amy's Choice, Vampires of Venus, the Van Gogh episode. Then there's
Let's hope the dead do not rise on this surface.
Then there is the Angel 2-parter, which has a bit of a bad ending, very bad ending, but apart from that, it's a very good 2-parter. The final 2 episodes are fantastic. You got the 2-parter, which is written by the guy who is possibly considered one of the worst showrunners of Doctor Who ever, but it's actually a really good 2-parter, which no one expected the fact that he could make something good. By the way, I'm allowing myself to get this. I feel like it's in my. I feel like it's only a stud block. Oh, we know. Did the ability get taken away? Ha. Oh, okay. This bit doesn't. This vehicle doesn't have it. Anyway, we've got rule breaker status on this level. 230,000 studs. That is insane. I want to try and get through 1 million, but because, like, by the way, we have so many levels to play through. So I'm not even gonna try and go all the studs because, like, let's be honest, we're gonna have so many. We're gonna get the times 2 probably. What are you doing? You're not meant to be moving, guys. We all saw that. Wait, whoa. Go back. Oh my god! Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but if you, like, zoom in right now, that is literally the opening to Doctor Who, the black and white thing there. And it's playing the very first ever Doctor Who theme, listen to it. Oh my god! That is incredible. Okay. Yeah, this isn't meant to be moving. You're not meant to be moving. Why was it doing that? Okay. I broke the Weeping Angel somehow. Yeah, we have like, by the way, I will be playing through every single level before we do free play. That's including all the story packs and the level packs. So we have possibly about 8 million studs to get before I even start once completing the game. And then we're going to get the times 2. So yeah, well, I'm not worrying about studs. As soon as we get a Rule Breaker, I think I'm going to just leave it. Alright, Gandalf. Let's get... Oh. So this is our first time using the Earth. Right, so we can't get that yet. We're gonna have to go way over here. But if we jump on here, yeah. So, oh, actually, so I know I love Series 5. I want to give a few honorable mentions. I think Series 1 is really good as well. I think Series 4 is incredible. Oh, actually, Series 4 might be my favourite.
I believe this will take a bit more than
I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna change my mind. Series 4. It's got the best finale out of any Doctor Who season. It's got the best finale. It's got the best Doctor-companion relationship. It's got some of the best jokes. It's got like no bad episodes. Yeah, okay, now I'm switching my mind. I love Series 5, it's a close second, but Series 4 is the best season. Series 4 and 5 are just peak. I like Series 8, and I think Series 10 is okay. Series 11 is quite overhated. Series 12, Series 13, I don't know. Doctor Who becomes very... I feel like a lot of people going on from Series 7 disagree a lot about Doctor Who. Oh, it's not a, okay. That's not a thingy.
Aha! You cannot fool an story.
Alright, here we are. So we have the yellow there. We have to unlock the red. And then we have the blue, which... Alright, let's go on, let's do the blue first. Since we've got Gandalf.
Aha! You cannot fool an story.
Alright.
Time to think outside the box.
Right, so now we need to get Gandalf up here. Because we need his lighting ability. I do have a lot of problems, I think, with this level, personally. Even though I love Doctor Who and I'm so glad I got a level, I do have a few problems with this level. And it just means that even though I love Doctor Who, it's just not one of my favourite levels. First of all, there's... I don't like saying it, but I think it just doesn't feel that creative. Like Simpsons, oh, you get to go to the nuclear power plant, that's great. Ninjago, you get to go to Chen's Island, great. Wizard of Oz, you get to go to the Emerald City, great. Here, we get to go to a planet. Like, you could have had any plan. We could have gone to Skaro for this whole level, but I don't know, it just feels a bit a wasted opportunity. Okay, Batman needs to go red. Wild Style blue. So red. Wild Style, you go here, or you'll be blue. I don't think we're gonna have any of the colour combos yet. I don't think we've got that point into the game yet where we actually have to start mixing colours. And there we are. And this will be, which will allow us to detect this. My guess is meant to be like a perception filter. If you don't know, basically in Doctor Who they have perception filters. A lot of times they use perception filters, where basically it tricks the eye into seeing something else, which isn't really there, but your eye believes it's there. Oh, sorry. Your eye doesn't see it's there, but it's there. So like, actually, it works both ways. Sometimes it works in the way like the TARDIS, where you kind of just don't notice it unless you like look in the corner of your eye. Then you'll notice it. And some of them are like you notice it, but it's technically not even there, and it kind of tricks your mind into thinking it.
I can't help but notice that those statues are still here, though.
Should be able to figure this out. I am Batman, after all.
Man, this gonna be so hyped for the new Lego Batman game. The fact that Batman has had literally like 6 appearances in Lego games is incredible.
Like now.
Okay, so this is kind of the most famous part of this level, and it is the Weeping Angel section, because it is terrifying. The Weeping Angels, basically, if you look at them, they don't do anything, but as soon as you turn your back and you go back, they move. And then if they touch you, you get sent back into the past.
This might look simple, but I've always got to be ready in case it's a trap.
In my opinion, guys, what you want to do is you want to move this out the way before you start it. Just move this out the way, because then you can just bring this down. So I would do this and just move it there.
Statues are chasing us, and these flickering lights aren't helping.
So this is what I would personally do is
Time to think outside the box.
so what I would do is I would lead all the angels away.
The world's greatest detective strikes again.
So yeah, I would personally, guys, tip of the day, lead them away from where you want to go. Alright. Oh yeah. So you can literally just press the circle button, but I find that boring. I feel like you should use the portal more. So we are most likely going to get 300,000 studs in this level, which is going to take our total up to about 6, maybe even 700,000 if we get. I don't know, because right now we are already on like 600k.
Not even the blue wizards could have solved this.
There we are.
I think this contraption could almost get Shadowfax to run for his money. I believe this will take a bit more than an elvish incantation to solve.
It's okay, so this is a reference up there. It's a reference to the one of the episodes of Doctor Who where basically the angel's in the screen and the angel comes closer through the screen and it literally goes through the screen. It starts going through the screen because the image of an angel becomes an angel. Unless the first appearance of the angel where that's not the case because they basically retconned it to add like something else to the angel, even though technically that means it's confusing. A lot of the times they will be like, oh yeah, the weeping angel could do this. It's like in the previous episode. No, they can't. I've never been a massive fan of the weeping angels. I like them. I think they're scary, but also I think there's so much like people. You just have to like, make things up on the spot for them because either you've ran out of ways to defeat them, or you just want to add a bit more to them. Also, that's an Easter egg. That is the 23rd of November. Remember, this is UK time we're working with. 23rd of November, 1963. The very first ever episode of Doctor Who. And yes, that is a very, very cool Easter egg. And yes, you can, any Americans out there might be going, oh my god, that's JFK Day, yep. Right, I'm actually going to do this, and I'm actually going to move the thing up there, just because it just means less seconds I have to push.
Should be able to figure this out. I am Batman, after all.
Right, let's actually go up here as well. Yeah, let's get that ready. Okay. Let's go. Actually, I don't know where the Batmobile is. I'm just gonna see, isn't that great? You can just take it off and put it back on again. Alright, there you are. And yeah, so that's what happens if you you mess up. So if you get caught by the Weeping Angels, you end up having to do that. Alright. I'm actually gonna do that. Sometimes in these puzzles, it's best just to take off a character, because, yeah, you don't want to... You don't want to accidentally switch to someone you don't need. Alright, so switch back to wild style, because... Yeah, she can now push this. So you can put Batman back on the base now.
It's time to
That's what's so cool about this game, is that instead of just unnecessary switching, you can literally just take people off the base whenever you want. So if you want to do something and you're like, oh, this is gonna be really dumb with every character, you don't have to. And yeah, this is awesome. This is kind of like the, do you remember the Venom, thing in Lego, Lego Marvel Superheroes? It's kind of like that jump scare. Also, the reason why the angels froze there is because if the angels look at each other, they basically freeze because they have nowhere to go. They're looking at each other. They basically can't move then. They freeze themselves to death. So, yeah. It's also a reference to the very first ever Angel's appearance, because that's how, yeah, that ends up.
Us? We're not hostile. We're friends of the Doctor. Whoa, well, more acquaintances, really. I didn't mean friend.
Alright, so these are the Daleks, these are the Doctor Who enemy. These are the Doctor Who enemies. So, yeah.
To be honest, we don't really know anything. Then you will be exterminated. Initiating scaling stratagem.
Alright.
I fought tougher enemies than this with my cowl on back then.
Maximum extermination!
All right, no more Mr. Nice.
So yeah, the Daleks are basically right. The Daleks are creatures who are basically they're having a war. They're the Khalids, and basically the Khalids were having a war with a race called the Fowls for Skaro, and basically the radiation was getting too much for them, and they were basically being turned into like creatures. So to save their race and also to defeat the Fowls, the Khalid leader Davros, he basically put them in these metal suits, and they're called Daleks. and they basically want to destroy everything that's not Dalek. They're Jartsies, they're Nana Zinks. You know, they're the mustache crew. They're the spawn of the Austrian, not the Australian, the Austrian painter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying on YouTube. I'd probably be absolutely destroyed by YouTube if I said the name of the group. But yeah, you know them. WW2. They're based off them, and basically the Cybermen, right, are the exact same basically, except for the fact that their race was dying, so a chief scientist basically upgraded them by basically putting them in metal armor. They're not robots. This is the problem with the new era. Personally, they treat the Cybermen as robots when they're not robots. They're people in metal armor to protect them, and basically they just got rid of their emotions. So they're emotionless human beings. They're still human beings, but they have no emotions, and they're in pain all the time, but they don't feel the pain. And they want every single person to be like them. Basically, the Daleks are not in pain. They just don't feel. They just feel like no emotion apart from hate. Cybermen feel no emotions, but they're in pain constantly. It's weird.
Be able to figure this out. I am Batman after all. Got it.
Alright.
What is this noise?
And yeah, this is the kind of modern Doctor Who theme song. So if you heard was it last episode or this episode? Earlier this episode we heard the old theme. This is the new theme. And of course this is the first time we get to play with the new Keystone. Da, da, da. And this is kind of the classic Dalek theme. I'll put it up for you guys. You gotta hear it. This is a bad bit. Let's turn down the here we are. Right, so that was created by Murray Gold, who has done a lot of Doctor Who music. He's amazing. He is my personal favourite composer of all time. I think what he's done for what he does for music is incredible, and it's so good. Everything has such like importance to it. The angelic, the choir. My God, it's so good. Alright. And now we could build, we could build this. And... So these Daleks were created for the 7th Doctor, I believe. The ones with just like the one turret on the front. That's kind of just it. Like, they literally just have like the one weapon. And yeah, they were in the very first ever. They were in the Sylvester McCoy era in the 80s, and they kind of just never appeared again. I genuinely don't think they appear again until Asylum of the Daleks. Literally about almost about 30 years later. Almost 30 years later. And then they appeared like one more time, I think. Alright. And this is the Emperor Dalek, who literally only appears once. And then gets kind of replaced with like every other type of Dalek under the sun. Usually the creator of the Daleks. Alright.
I think our time is at an end.
Yeah, I don't think the doctor's making house calls today.
Come on.
Look, before you startle me, if you will fire a shrink ray at a dimensionally transcendental time machine, these accidents are going to happen.
And yeah.
But you called me, remember?
Time, Doctor.
What? Wait, do I know you?
Yes and no. I'm Wildstyle. We're the ones who called you.
Not the Daleks. Ah, that explains why they're so tetchy. All right, get in.
I love how the Doctor showed up genuinely thinking the Doctor as the Daleks have called him. Which, by the way, has happened before. He was actually technically contacted by the Daleks in an episode. And yeah, the Sideman seems to get revenge on the Daleks, which is a very funny joke. If you know, you know. Alright. 323,000 studs, look at that. A Dalek-tainable adventure, I think the level's called. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo. Best theme song of all time. Okay, we did get through, we smashed Rule Breaker. We had about almost 100,000 more. We did not get Clara, we did not get any of the Pandorica. And we got 2 gold bricks, 1 for level completion and 1 for Rule Breaker status. So let's unfortunately continue story. I'm gonna miss Doctor Who. But yes, he's here, so. That's the sonic screwdriver, by the way. That's his, like, main tool. It doesn't work on wood.
Okay, I should be able to log onto this, no problem. Someone's using this rift technology like a Gallifreyan time scoop. They're pulling in monsters and madmen from everywhere.
We noticed.
But that should stop whoever's behind this tracking you from now on. No more rift loops. Speaking of which, I should go and rescue you from one.
You'll need this.
I usually take the stairs, but thanks. I'll go finish up with the Daleks and their pals.
And we'll deal with the rest.
Good. See you later. Or earlier.
So yeah, this is a, we're now actually in a, oh, I actually forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called, I'm an idiot. The time... We're in a time leap basically now, because he doesn't get that grapple unless he rescues them. But he can't rescue them without the grapple, but he can't get that without rescuing them, if you know what I mean. A paradox, we're in a paradox now. Yes, Lego Dimensions did a paradox, I'm so proud of them. Okay, so let's, by the way, I put on Captain America's shield because I can't find the locate keystone. And I just thought, hey, locate keystone literally brings people in from different dimensions. Let's just have it be Captain America's shield. There we are. Anyway guys, let's give you the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, in the next episode we are going to be going to a brand new level. And I think we might be going back to the future. Actually, technically we're going to the past. But, yeah, so, I'll see you all then. Goodbye.